Another announcement, this one from Washington, D.C., will give Utah schools more local control over how they teach. Utah Senator Orrin Hatch signed the Every Student Succeeds Act to replace No Child Left Behind. It was passed by the Senate yesterday.
I've met with a wide variety of local education leaders in Utah, and each one I've spoken to supports this bill. This legislation helps fix a broken system that is failing our students.
Okay, so under this new bill, Utah will have more control over testing, school and teacher assessments, as well as school accountability.
The U.S. Senate has officially passed a bill to return decision-making power over education back to state and local leaders. The bill is known as the Every Student Succeeds Act. It's designed to fix a lot of problems caused by the earlier No Child Left Behind law. Senator Hatch was among the lawmakers who signed this bill yesterday. He says it makes significant improvements to give Utah students a better chance for a brighter future.
It will empower parents and state and local leaders in Utah to decide what is best for students, and will enhance students' ability to compete in a global economy once they enter the workforce.
That bill now moves to the president's desk for his signature.
And Orrin Hatch voted for the Every Student Succeeds Act, which passed through the Senate. Senator Mike Lee voted no. The measure replaces No Child Left Behind. Hatch says it reduces federal power over schools.
Wall Street Journal has called this bill the largest devolution of federal control to the states in a quarter century.
Now, Lee says the bill still leaves Washington in control of schools. He wants legislation to allow states to opt out of federal education regulations.
Utah's U.S. senators canceled each other out on a federal education bill. Senator Orrin Hatch voted for the Every Student Succeeds Act, which passed through the Senate yesterday. Senator Mike Lee voted against it. The measure replaces the No Child Left Behind. Hatch says it reduces the federal control over schools.
The Wall Street Journal has called this bill the largest devolution of federal control to the states in a quarter century.
Now, education reform is a hot topic in the nation's capital. The U.S. Senate is debating a bill that supporters say will fix significant problems with the No Child Left Behind law. Now, the bill is getting widespread support, but not from Utah lawmakers. Chief Political Correspondent Glenn Mills explains why.
All four of our representatives voted no, and our senators are split. Only Senator Orrin Hatch is voting for the bill. But the majority of lawmakers from other states are on his side. Congress is weighing in on education reform. The U.S. House overwhelmingly passed the Every Student Succeeds Act. The final vote in the Senate is scheduled for Wednesday. Senator Orrin Hatch supports the bill. He says it shifts more power from the federal government to the states.
Because it returns decision-making authority to states and local leaders to choose their own standards, assessments, and accountability systems.
Among other things, the bill would put an end to the Common Core mandate, adequate yearly progress standards, and federal test-based accountability. The Utah Education Association supports it and encouraged all of Utah's congressional delegation to do the same. Executive Director Lisa Nentel-Bloom says the current No Child Left Behind standard makes it difficult for students to have quality time with teachers. She believes ESSA will change that.
More opportunities to learn, greater opportunity for teachers to be able to assess that learning on a day-to-day basis, less adherence to standardized tests, so more time to teach and more time to learn.